Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway and Fox Sports coverage of the Cobalt Tools 400. Alongside Hall of Famer Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, do you feel lucky today? Well, there's going to be a lot of gambling going on at this place. The progressive banking here makes this track very fun to drive. The drivers like it a lot, and you're going to see an exciting race. I can promise you that.
Jimmie Johnson's a four-time winner here, but is he the favorite?
Well, we'll go into the Neon Garage and find out, because there are several favorites that we got to keep our eye on today.
All right, Darrell, we're ready to race just north of the famed Las Vegas Strip. And I've got to ask, do you feel lucky?
Hello everybody and welcome back here to NASCAR 15 Season 2 here for the third race of the season at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are starting way back in the field after a rough qualifying effort. We are all the way back here towards the mid-pack area, about 24th place. I believe we're green and underway here in Las Vegas. We did qualify 24th. We're looking to gain some spots here on the outside of Austin Dillon and Jamie McMurray. There's Kyle Larson right up ahead for position. We're 3 wide on the outside lane now, and right ahead of us is our rival AJ Allmendinger. If you remember from the last episode at Atlanta, made some contact, had some trouble, did not end well for ourselves. Alright, well, it ended well for us in the end as we won the race. It did end up well for him, but we're still going after him. In the country with Blaney, and around goes Blaney in the 21 already here through 3 and 4. And the first caution has come out here at Las Vegas, and afterwards we are showing our displeasure with the 47 all here, slamming him hard, nearly wrecking here on the inside of the racetrack, getting to the 47. Showing our displeasure as we're out here in the corner. We're just trying to get low, get a middle line. We just clipped 21 of Blaney, and he wipes out up the track into Larson and Menard. Into the wall they go, and the caution comes out for the first time here in Las Vegas. Now we're going to stay on the racetrack, get back underway here from 13th here with 25 to go. Back in around lap 3. Vickers already a huge stack up, losing spots there on the outside. That gets us a couple of spots. Let's we're up to 12th now. Looking to work ourselves by Clint Boyer and our rival AJ Allmendinger right ahead of us. We're going to give him a little bump here. Oh, nearly. We get inside of Boyer. Huge wiggle. Incredible save by both myself and Clint Boyer. As for this race last season, it was disastrous for us. We had a DNF and finished in last. We were definitely trying to redeem that and just at least finish the race. That'll be an improvement. We just moved Brad Keselowski out of the way. Battling for 11th place out Kyle Larson, bigger on the top line. We cover him off. Now a huge run here on the lap number 4, chasing down Clint Boyer, AJ Allmendinger into turn 1 and 2. What are we gonna do here? We send it into turn 1 and 2, right up the 47, and we dump AJ Allmendinger. Oh, hit behind us, and cha-ching, knock him. Allmendinger, he's done. We got a revenge on him. He's now off the list. We don't have to worry about him unless he wants to make some beef again. But we take care of Allmendinger, and that is a check. Check him off the list. He is all gone there. As soon as we get to the bumper of AJ, and bam, hard in the wall. Knocks out Clint Boyer. Hard to freeze. Up and then upside down. Michael Annette, Trevor Bayne, JJ Yaley flying through the air. A huge crash here in Las Vegas. I cannot believe what I've just seen. Oh my goodness. And we're going to, after that wild incident there, caution comes out one again. We stay on third caution of the day. I don't know why we didn't even get to restart, because AJ Allmendinger's dead car is stuck on the high lane of turn 1 and 2. I don't believe it. But luckily, he gets it out of the way, and we get back underway here on lap 8. 20 to go. Restart in 5th, already up into 4th now on the inside of Joey Logano, who spun his tires big time on that restart. As they go to chase down the 16 of Greg Biffle, the 19 Carl Edwards, and Kurt Busch in the 41 to try to lead some laps here. Already in the back of Biffle. Big wiggle up the racetrack. We go. Just bouncing off the wall right there. But we continue on, not any really major damage. We can continue on, work on the outside of Kurt Busch, underneath the 16 of Biffle. Whoa, up the track he goes. We slide big time. We hang on to it, and Kurt Busch gets back. Goes a big time, and there goes the 41, and around goes Kurt Busch, and the caution comes out again. Here we get into the 41 of Kurt Busch. As he slides up the track, right as we're coming down, we make contact, and he just loses it, and around he goes into Joey Logano. Collects damage there from Jeb Burton and others, and the caution comes out for the 3rd time. And for the 4th time now, a huge wheel spin on the restart. We started in the lead here on lap 10. We had a massive wheel spin. There goes our lead. Just like that, we're dropped all the way down to 6th place. This got absolutely swamped by Michael McDowell, Regan Smith, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, and Greg Biffle. And now we get back to work, back in the top 5. Already up to 4th here. Using Michael McDowell to get ourselves up into 4th. Danica Patrick give us a big run here as we go underneath Kevin Harvick. And we're going to give the bumper to 16 to Biffle, and up and Logano, moving both out of the way. 2 for 1 special. And now Danica is behind us. Now we're leading here. Las Vegas, pressure from Danica Patrick behind, but we lead the way here with 17 laps to go in the Cobalt 400 at Las Vegas. And I move on to lap 15. Couple laps later, down to 13 to go, and it's time for the first green flag pit stop cycle of the day. We're going to bring her down pit road. I'm braking right in the middle of the racetrack. Extremely dangerous to do that, but we get down to the apron. And we're going to come down pit road here, nearly causing an incident right there with Ty Dillon and JJ or Regan Smith. Then we come down pit road, get the pit road speed limit, and come in for a 4-tire stop, get some repairs, fill up with gas, and edit some of the tire pressures to get the cars a little bit looser, make it a little bit more to our liking, and then we'll be in a great spot to win this race. As we're leading, running away, we just need to maintain the track position, and I think we're all set here. So we come in. Pico can give us some service. And Pico doing a great job on the right side, on the left side, just normal, good pit stop, no mistakes, exactly what we want, no mistakes, and boom, just like that, we're off. Back out. We're going to merge up here in the 33rd place, 34th now. We set out to be 34th in the running order. 1 lap down to Danica Patrick. We had to pit a little bit earlier than some of the other drivers, so we'll see how everything cycles out here in this long run. See if we end up cycling back out to the lead, which we should with the speed that we had. Dale Earnhardt Jr., though, leading the race right now, as Danica must have just pitted, taking a whole line of cars with her down there. As we're ahead of Joey Logano, behind AJ Allmendinger in 33rd. Now more guys come down pit road, a whole wave of them. We're going to fly right by all of them here, and this will be a very nice cycle out as we unlap ourselves from all of them, and we pass some guys coming out of the pits, move to 32nd. We pass Biffle and Stewart. So now we're 32nd here with 11 to go for us, as we're 1 lap down to Dale Jr. In reality, 10 to go for your leader. But they should be coming down pit road soon, so we should be cycling out really just fine in no time here. As we move by him, now moving by some more guys who came down pit road. I mean, just zooming right by him now. We're going to find ourselves probably in the top 30 here by the time we get past the start-finish line. And indeed, that will be the case. We'll move up from 33rd all the way up to 23rd place now. Back in the top 25, still a lap down to new leader Matt Kenseth. AJ Allmendinger, the next car ahead of us, once again 22nd. As it's just really waiting for this pit cycle to really cycle out here, and then we'll see how everything pans out. There's Allmendinger, go by him, go by Menard. Now we're passing everybody's coming in, and now we're going to cycle out well. Edwards, your leader, nearly unlapping ourselves right now. We are so close to doing that. Now we're going to pass all the guys at pit road, move up from 22nd now to 12th place. Just like that, we're back in the top 15, just outside of the top 10. Chasing down Carl Edwards to unlap ourselves here as we come to take 8 laps to go in this race. It is crunch time to decide a winner here in Las Vegas. Who's it going to be? Are we going to hold on, have the cycle work out for us and win? Will we have to come down pit road again? What's going to happen? We unlap ourselves from Carl Edwards right there. So now we're back on the lead lap and flying by guys on pit road. And as we pass by pit road, we're going to be scored all the way up now in 2nd place. We're up to 2nd. This pit cycle is going to favor us so good. We just have to get back and pass Carl Edwards to take the race lead here, and we will be in good shape for the finish of this race and to put ourselves in the victory lane. The caution has come out! Oh no! What had Austin Dillon for some reason in the middle of the grass and murders onto the track and destroys Trevor Bayne. He's out of the race. Casey Mears a hard hit. Michael Waltrip involved. Trevor Bayne completely killed right there by Austin Dillon. No idea what he was thinking. So we stay out to the lead, and now we're all the way back in 26th after a pit stop, and we have to charge up in just 5 laps now from 25th all the way to the lead, which right now Danica Patrick is leading us. Oh, now it's Matt Kenseth now leading us with 3 right, forcing guys up there. Austin Dillon, huge. We go up into the wall. There you go. There goes Michael Waltrip. He gets used up. But now, so that we're getting passed again. Getting used up here. JJ Yaley, Brian Vickers sailing by us. And we got some issues right now. And we're trying to find our way by the 7 of Regan Smith. The 51 of Justin Allgaier up ahead. Big stack up. We forced ourselves into the wall. Move the 51 out of the way. Get into 24th place. 4 laps to go now here in Vegas. We got to do everything we can if we want to catch Matt Kenseth for the lead and the win here. As we're starting to work this outside line, this is the danger area where we DNF'd last season. We cannot afford to have that happen again. We bounce off the wall right there. Really aggressive through the corner, fighting our way up into the top 20. Now behind Michael McDowell and Kyle Larson. We go to the outside of McDowell in the 95. Pollard, more guys coming down pit road, including Danica. Big checkup. We're up to 11th now, just outside the top 10, which is Paul Menard. Jumper, big stack up. We avoid them, continue on. Now just 3 laps to go. We saw into 10th position, forcing ourselves clear. Menard, not quite. We battle continuously here. Now we're back on the outside lane. Got a little bit of draft from Jeb Burton there, trying to work to his outside. Denny Hamlin ahead of him, Ryan Newman, so on and so forth. This battle is intense right now. For this win, we go underneath the 26. Denny Hamlin, big run. We give him Denny Hamlin the bumper. He holds on to it. He saved it. As that, we really got to get to work here. Now we get by the 26. We're into 9th place. 2 laps to go here in Las Vegas for Matt Kenseth, about to get his first win here in the NASCAR 15 career. Did not win last season, of course. Missed the chase. I mean, we barely beat him in Bristol last season, but now he looks to take control here in Las Vegas and be the 3rd different winner in 3 races so far this season. Oh, contact right there with Jeb Burton going to 3 and 4, showing him who's boss in the back of Denny now. Really trying to get to 9th, but he continues to block us, and we're stuck. We can't get up to 8th. We're stuck in 9th right now. Bouncing off the wall. Big hit right there. Now going to throw a block on Mike Lynette. White flag. Final lap. As if I could have won back at Vegas. It is Matt Kenseth about to be your winner. About to get his first win of the season. We are back here in the 9th position, trying to salvage our finish. We can't. We're not going to win this race. It's the caution with Austin Dillon was so poorly timed. It did us in. We're going to come up short of the win, and we're probably going to be locked in here to a 9th place finish. Going to be the best we can get, but still top 10 in the first 3 races of the season. That's pretty good. Top 10 in all of them. Matt Kenseth wins in Las Vegas. We come home 9th. Snagging home a top 10 finish, and what was a little bit of a disappointing finish after a dominant middle section of this race. Not quite the way we wanted it to go, but still we'll take a top 10 and we'll move on to Phoenix as Matt Kenseth, your winner. David Reagan, your runner up today. Ricky Stenhouse in 3rd, Casey Kane 4th, Truex 5th, myself in 6th, Ryan Newman comes home 7th, Denny Hamlin 8th, of course. Sorry, Dale Jr. is up there in 6th, Newman 7th, Denny Hamlin 8th, myself, of course, in 9th, Michael Lynn at 10th. They got Larson down there in 12th, Biffle, Tony Stewart, Justin Side top 15, McMurray 18th, Keselowski 19th, Vickers right at your top 20, Logano 21st, Edwards, Kurt Busch in the top 25, Harvick all the way down in 29th, Blaney 32nd, Jeff Gordon 34th, Kyle Busch down in 37th, and the DNF going to go to Trevor Bayne and Clint Boyer, both guys out of this race. As now we get ready to see the updated playoff chase grid standings. And we, of course, are top of the board with our win. Ourselves, Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon locked in the chase to win so far. Then you got Casey Kane, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle around that top 10 area in points. You also got McMurray, Larson, Reagan, Witt, Stewart, Newman, Joey Logano, Paul Menard, Vickers, so on and so forth. So until next episode, I hope you all have a good one.